Hi Gemini, this is your girl Venus Archangel here with another love reading for you guys. I just wanted to go ahead and let you know I'm doing a 12-month spread. So this is going to give you an overview of what the 12 months of 2018 has in store. So I hope you guys are interested, and remember, whatever I pull is just like a depiction of what the future may be. You are the true creators of your future, and do not take this as something as gospel, okay? Just give it kind of like an overview, just kind of seeing how it could turn out and what you can do to change it. Let's go ahead and get started with this, guys. Welcome back, Gemini. I just want to let y'all know I pre-shuffled the cards already, so I'm just going to be pulling straight, and you guys are going to kind of see my natural reactions to all the cards as we pull them. So let's go ahead and get started with the month of January, okay? So, the month of January, we have the Three of Cups. So I think this is about recognizing your support groups, being around friends, being around people that can lift you up rather than put you down. So I think you guys are recognizing the relationships that you guys are having with people, the friends that you're building in the month of January. Or perhaps this is about people that you feel like you're truly committed to. I think this is possibly like really good friends here that we're talking about. So people that truly show you that they are committed to you and really there to really lift you up. There's a level of understanding. I guess there has to be. There has to be anything. But January, it looks like there looks to be maybe the support from your end. Maybe you finding commitment and the support to give your friends for the month of January. Okay. Vice versa, kind of just like a good balance of each. Okay. In February, you guys have the High Priestess. So the High Priestess is about knowledge, wisdom, but it's also about secrets and not really seeing what it might be there. Okay, it's the superstition card, I think. Not necessarily superstition, but this is definitely the intuition card. Okay, that's what I meant. The intuition card. That's what I meant. So let's go ahead and clarify this. Yeah. So there could be some knowledge that you guys are going to be gaining or working towards gaining in February, because you have the Knight of Pentacles, someone that looks, someone that is very analytical, is very cautious, and very observant of their surroundings before they make a step. This is still progress, but I think you guys are definitely looking around at your surroundings and gaining some information that you might gain some information because you guys are looking at your surroundings very carefully in detailed oriented fashion. Okay. So there's a lot of learning that's coming up here in February. There's a lot of maybe expansion upon maybe what you might not have realized because you've definitely looked very carefully. Now in March, you guys have the Ten of Wands. So this is talking about a burden, possibly in the month of March. I think you guys are going to be carrying a very heavy burden in March. One that you probably that of course when it comes to the Ten of Wands, I think all this passion and the effort that you put into this entire time to really get to the Ten of Wands in the first place is one that built you with pride, right? You feel like the burden is yours to carry in April, which is very interesting. And this burden is that of the Six of Cups. So there could be something here in regards to a relationship. Maybe this is reaching a point where the relationship or some sort of past life love is no longer really serving its purpose, or it's reached a point where it's more of a burden now than it is really emotionally or really fulfilling in that sense. But there's a lot of looking back, and I think the past is what's kind of keeping you guys from really. That's the burden. That's pretty much what you guys are carrying, the past. And it could be good memories, which is awesome. But I think there is something that truly about those memories that are kind of making that weight very heavy for you in the month of April. Okay. Let me see here. Okay. And the Page of Pentacles is also clarifying the Six of Cups. So there could be the past could be reflecting an offer that was given to you, something in regards to work, something that was building towards something that could, maybe this was studies. For a lot of you guys, since this is going back to February and you guys were the Knight of Pentacles, I feel like either somebody gave you something stable or offered you something stable and you weren't sure how to take that. There was some sort of something hidden about that offer. And I think, honestly, you're recognizing that there's a burden here because of the sort of connection that you guys have in this offer. This offer has something to do with a burden that you guys are experiencing, that you may be experiencing in May. So just be mindful of what February has to offer, okay? Really look beyond and use your intuition. Because if somebody's giving you an offer, maybe this is someone that you already know, a friend, obviously, right? This is an offer that somebody gave you as a friend. Use your intuition about it. You might be surprised that you might be lifting a lot more than you should be lifting in the relationship. Now, you guys are definitely going to be in your energy in April, okay? This is like fighting for your truth, going after what you want. This is the Gemini card, okay? Or this could be like someone that you're also interacting with is another Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, okay? So for you guys could be really going after exactly what it is that you truly want, or fighting for your truth, right? Standing behind what you believe is fair and right for yourself. And I think that because this offer that was given to you back in February, you're recognizing the burden of what it carries in regards to having this, to accepting this boundary, accepting this offer, and your guys are like, I think I need to walk in my truth. I think I need to step up and be like, nah. And so I think for a lot of you guys, for a lot of you Geminis, I think you guys are recognizing that the situation is not really reflecting your truth, and you guys are going to be going after that. Okay, yeah, conflict. Yes. So you guys are definitely going to be speaking your truth. You guys are going to be making some definite changes in how you guys are interacting with people and really making your truth known. Because I think, honestly, there was just something up with this offer in March that just kind of was not really, So, honestly, guys, April looks like you're going to be really rocking your truth. You're going to be like, nah, this is not for me, or nah, I don't know how I feel about this, or this is my truth. I'm not doing, this is what I'm fighting for. That's it. So that's what it's looking like for you guys in April. In the month of May, though, you guys have the Magician. So I think you guys are realizing how prepared you are to begin a manifestation process, to really begin manifesting exactly what you want. Because here you guys are maybe learning or trying to channel energy, or the focus of this month in May is to channel the energy of what you want. But you have to know what you want before you manifest it, right? I think you just have to realize that you do have all the tools necessary to manifest exactly what it is that you want in May, okay? Balance. So I think what you guys, have put in I think whatever you guys were fighting for back in April, fighting for your truth, that's conflict, what I'm saying? I think, honestly, that sense of balance is what's really going to make you feel more prone to, like, manifest. I think you guys may be manifesting because you guys feel very secure, or very, balanced, or you're trying to gain balance in your life right now to manifest, okay? Ooh, interesting. So June's looking like there's going to be some balance here, some really big balance. Maybe you guys are manifesting a balance. Maybe you guys are manifesting balance. Maybe there's something that you realize in the month of May that you may not, there's not enough balance for you. So the balance is coming in June. So it's just really amazing and pretty fast. So for some of you guys, if it's not like manifesting, balance in your current relationship or workplace, or this is not, or you guys are not coming from a place of where you are feeling balanced, there's going to be some readjustment time in June. Okay, there's going to be some readjustment time in June. Ooh, in July, you guys have the 6 of Wands. So the Six of Wands here is talking about, it's definitely talking about showing that your efforts are definitely going to show very prosperous, okay, very rewardful, or sorry, very achievement, very is going to show you that you've show you a bit of success, I guess. I am not good with words right now, y'all. You're going to see success in your efforts put into the work. You guys go from 5 of Wands to the 6 of Wands. So that's showing you guys that the conflict, you're fighting for your truth, is going to, show that it was worth doing so. And it's going to come out to be very successful. The balancing that you need to do. Ooh, God, guys, what the hell? Y'all have the 6 of Swords to clarify this. I think you guys may be moving from a situation that no longer was working for you towards a place where it does. And I think that's because of the Justice card, right? You're getting that balance back. Y'all have literally 3 sixes in this entire reading. 3. So this is definitely something in regards to relationships for a lot of you guys. This whole reading could be in regards to a relationship. I don't think this is work at all. I think this is in regards to a relationship. So for some of you guys, this is your victory is because you were making steps towards towards moving on. You're not dwelling on something that doesn't work anymore. You're like, you know what, it didn't work, whatever. I'll just find what I can. I just create my own happiness and stuff like that. So I think with you putting in the effort, you guys are definitely able to build upon your success and really kind of cherish that. So honestly, I think the month of July is really just, your efforts speak louder than words, and it's going to have a very positive effect in July. Now, how this is going to look in August is a little crazy. You guys have the 9 of Swords. So there could be a bit of anxiety in August, because there may be some things said that may not have been nice, or perhaps some of you guys could be breaking up from breaking up with somebody whoever you were with in the beginning of the year, or someone that you found new in the beginning of the year. You may break up with them from May to July. You may. It doesn't mean you have to or anything, but I think this is talking about a breakup. And with how August is looking, it's like you guys may be feeling depressed, a little anxious, because there was some words said, or maybe perhaps someone was spying on somebody and they may not have liked what they saw, okay? So there's something about speaking of truth here that could cause some depression, or maybe feeling of anxiety and sadness in the month of August. But I think it's honestly something that you can truly, look at and see for itself, okay? That's one of the big things for the 9 of Swords. You want to look at it and see it for what it truly is. In our heads, we can always, blow things up and make it bigger than it really is, and make it something really worrisome. But you have to remember that if the 9 of Swords is coming up, it may not be as bad as we think it is, okay? Our feelings are justified, but it may not be as big as it is. And the way to kind of get through this, it might be just to speak your truth, be honest, and kind of be open about what is going on with you in August. In September, y'all have the 7 of Swords. So, I'm gonna have to clarify this card, y'all. This is either, not really dealing with something head on, just kind of being evasive and not really, being, avoiding situations, or this is straight up not even being honest with somebody, or being honest with yourself. Let's go ahead and clarify this. The King of Pentacles. So somebody might be lying, or not really, either not dealing with somebody that's the King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or somebody is just not being straight up. Like, somebody's lying. Because it's crazy. You guys go from speaking the message of absolute truth, a brutal truth as well, which is causing anxiety in August. But then you go to the 7 of Swords, which is evasion, not being honest, because of somebody that is focused on money. So somebody could be, this person is very grounding, okay? This person could be very grounding, the King of Pentacles. And he works very, very hard, because he likes to, what he does is, to express his love, to show love, he works very hard, he works very diligently. He provides shelter, he provides food, he's a provider. That's how he shows love. So somebody could be really focusing on the work and not really focusing on their relationship, because they want to show that they show their love rather than express it, for the 7 of Swords with the King of Pentacles here in September. So just be mindful of that. Okay? Or somebody just not maybe straight up with this. Ooh. Then you guys have the Five of Pentacles here for October. So there is a lack of something. There's the poverty card. So for some of you guys, y'all could be lacking something in October. Obviously, with somebody that's very focused and diligent on working at not addressing the relationship, you're gonna come up with the Five of Pentacles, right? Because there's gonna be a lack of emotional support, a lack of probably even financial support if this person isn't really working on money, if working on something else. But I feel like the financial portion is gonna be fine since there's a lot of Pentacles in here anyway. But I think ultimately this is just something in regards to emotional support. Somebody is not chipping into the relationship spectrum. So as far as the money goes, that's fine, but you got to be that person has got to be able to give you something in regards to emotionally being stable. And I think that's where it's going to be. There's going to be a struggle in the emotional spectrum in regards to that lack. Okay. Then in November you have the Three of Swords. So for some of you guys, this Five of Pentacles is like lack of support, right? You're going to feel there may be a feeling of lack in October, but you're going to recognize that the problem here is unavoidable, not unavoidable, but it's there. And I think it's at dealing with these Three Swords is what's going to help you, with, the lack that was in October. And I think it's kind of carries out because when you notice that there's swords there, they're, in your heart, and you pull them out, that's when you can truly speak in the healing process. But you have to recognize the issue. So the Three of Swords is all about recognizing that there's an issue in the first place. Okay? Okay? So a lot of recognition here. Or a lot of recognizing that there's a problem. And to top off the whole year, you guys come out. I feel like you guys are coming out as the King of Swords, someone that's mastering the ability to speak their truth, speak honestly, be the person that conveys their messages in the clearest form. Okay, this is also something that is an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. So you could be interacting with someone like that, or you could be seeking advice for somebody like that from the end of the year. Okay, you guys are coming outside of your comfort zone, I feel like, because the King of Swords and then the Four of Pentacles, they don't mix. Because the King of Swords, he don't hold nothing but in. You don't feel vulnerable at all, and he does step outside of his comfort zone. So I feel like with this here, you guys may need to become the King of Swords, and that's why you're actually this. So you need to figure out a way to kind of step out of your comfort zone and be okay with communicating exactly what you need to. And that's how you master the communication, thinking logically, thinking outside the box, being the King of Swords. So being open and being able to kind of like convey your messages and not be afraid of the outcome, and recognizing that whatever you still have is always going to be with you. It doesn't have to be materialistically there. I think your guys are going to be all right. Now, for the year of 2018, you guys have the Ten of Swords. So, that's completely like an ending. That's an ending. That's big time. From the Nine of Cups here. So, that's very interesting. So, maybe the wish is for something to end in a way that really, pretty much that ends. Some sort of situation is like serious endings here. Okay, some serious endings. The death of a situation. I think maybe what you truly want is something that has to go through a sequence of the worst of, something really bad going down. The thing here about the Ten of Swords is that the worst is over. Okay, so I think this might be a really difficult year for you guys, but you guys are going to come out on top because we're going to leave the year with so much truth and so much insight and so much knowledge. That's why you guys are coming out the King of Swords. You may be cold, brutal, and, you're, definitely standing by your truth, but you're not going to be feeling like you guys can't succeed or can't do whatever you want to do at that point. Okay, but it's going to be difficult. It may be a very difficult year for some of you guys, okay? Now, for your wisdom of the oracle device for this year, happy. And usually I don't, especially with the Ten of Swords here, it's like, really? But, I think ultimately what they're trying to say here is that the happy is trying to find the happiness in every situation, trying to find the positive or what you can really gain from a situation, because even in the difficult moments there is something that we learn, there is something that we can use to our advantage. And with that, I think we can, with that mindset, I think we can truly leave situations, difficult situations, and feel set. Because when we live in the moment, it may be devastating, but we have to find the happiness in everything that we do, happiness in every aspect of our life. It's going to be hard as hell, and it's not going to be easy, and it's totally understandable if you don't find something that's really exciting in that moment, okay? And gosh, it's such a difficult message to give to people, especially if they're going through such a hard time. But I think what could help you carry it, get you through difficult situations is recognizing how it can serve you at the end of the day. So, I know, Gemini, I know. But I hope this reading helped you guys, and I hope this reading was a bit of an eye opener in a way to kind of like get you guys to prepare for the new year and how you guys are going to change the future. Because this doesn't necessarily have to stay. You can do whatever you guys want. You guys are the creators of your future. If you don't like any of this, you can just change it by living in the moment. Okay, y'all? I have a 40% off all reading sales for the 3-card reading. So if you guys are interested in that, go in the description box below. And as well, guys, I'm on Instant Go nowadays. So you guys are just, you guys can just download the app and and download away, okay? My URL is in the description box below, so go ahead and check that out. And as always, guys, with love, may love prevail. Good luck, and I will see you guys in the next couple weeks. Bye, guys.